In part 5, let's go over soul lessons and growth. So, from a spiritual growth perspective, some people believe certain relationships arrive as catalysts. And I can say from personal experience of mine that looking back on my history, I now know the wounds I didn't realize I had back then, and the relationships I had at the time mirrored back those wounds until I recognized that and healed them. But they were for sure a catalyst in that process. People are in your life for many reasons. They can be teachers, soul contracts, growth initiators, not necessarily forever people, but meaningful mirrors for you. Again, not punishment, but for growth. Sometimes people help reveal things like where boundaries are needed, where self-worth is lacking, where healing is unfinished, where your nervous system still confuses intensity for intimacy. And once awareness shifts, your choices shift. And in part 6, let's go over the image concept, resonance versus repetition. I saw a message recently that explained this concept beautifully. When we heal, certain people naturally drift out of our lives, not necessarily because anyone is bad, but because we no longer resonate with the version of connection that was built around old wounds, or no longer in vibration with theirs once healed. This can feel heartbreaking at times because healing sometimes changes relationships, but growth often changes what we tolerate, also what we choose, what feels aligned for us. The goal isn't about perfection, it's about a higher level of consciousness. So in part 7, let's go over and sum up how this shows up in your real life. So in example 1, let's look at someone repeatedly dates somebody that's emotionally unavailable as partners. Spiritually, they may think, why does this keep happening? Trauma-informed reality would say their nervous system learned love equals inconsistency. The healing lesson, safe love feels unfamiliar, so work on healing from that core wound. And example 2, let's say someone constantly overgives in friendships. They attract people who take. Why? Maybe internally they feel worth equals usefulness. The lesson would be boundaries and self-worth is needed. Where did that wound come from to rewrite it? Example 3, let's say someone fears abandonment and clings to unstable or toxic relationships. The lesson would be self-safety, not external validation. If you'd like me to create a video on these individual wounds, then let me know in the comments below if you think you'd find it helpful for you.